Three, I'm gonna go with a tight end that is true, like, dominance. Like, been dominating for the past couple of years with Travis Kelce. I'm going to Travis Kelce.
Trav has got a mind for the game that's just crazy. I mean, he sees it differently. I mean, we saw it with that Buffalo game. 13 seconds to be able to go out there to Pat and call it out before the play happened.
Hey, they play it like that. That seam is open.
He's like, I saw him in the defensive play before. I knew they were gonna be doing the same thing. So I just gave Pat the heads up. Hey, be ready. It's pretty awesome.
Do it, Kels, do it, Kels. Come on.
8 seconds left, down 3.
One of the greatest duos in the history of the National Football League. Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelce.
I mean, to be able to both see that in a moment like that, and probably one of the greatest playoff games I've witnessed firsthand. I mean, that Buffalo game was unbelievable.
When Kelce moved his leverage inside, I was like, he's going to throw this right here over the middle quickly.
Outstanding job dissecting this defense.
You know, Kelce has a great football IQ. He's a guy that knows how to use his body. He got real good hands.
Travis Kelce is incredible.
He knows when to sit down in his zone.
Kelce knows where those holes are in the zone defense.
He can run whip routes, change the direction.
The best in the business, yards after catch.
He's a guy that combines his athleticism and his IQ. He's a great player.
Makes the catch in traffic. Touchdown.
Travis Kelce is a phenom. Outstanding with the ball.
Trav is the best tight end in the NFL. I just don't know that there's been a guy that's that good as a pass catcher at that position that I've ever seen. He's a tremendous player.
Kelce, touchdown!
Sometimes it's hard to even tell what he's doing on film. It's like the way he can set up defenders and just keep guys guessing when they're in front of him. He's taking that to the next level.
Step up, firing down the near side. Kelce at the 20, 15 to the 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown! A brilliant catch and run by the best tight end in the league.
Let's roll, let's roll. Keep that momentum. We turn it up a notch.
I love playing against him. He's not blocking a ton when we go against each other, but he's always chipping and releasing and unreal ability to make plays downfield.
Another big play for the sensational Travis Kelce.
He does a ton for that offense.
He's almost, in some regards, got this artistic, almost like savant-like mindset that is really suited for football.
Bell moving to his left, back to his right. Now he fires late for the end zone. Touchdown!
He's the Picasso of route running. Like he'll add some twists to where defenders really never know where he's going. Like I can't imagine trying to guard that guy.
Stiff arms a man, 35, 40. And that power and speed of Kelce comes into play.
Travis Kelce is a pigskin Picasso, and his 9th season was yet again a masterpiece.
Touchdown! Kansas City!
Travis Kelce is unbelievable.
Kelce's cracked 1,000 yards for 6 straight seasons and the top 100 for 7 straight. He's consistently a matchup nightmare.
With his moves from the tight end position, it's unfair for a safety or a linebacker, but even a quarterback having a tough time staying with Kelce.
He makes everything look easy. Like I feel like he's done it so many times that like now he knows what coverage you're in, he knows what leverage you have. It's like second nature to him. He's very tough to cover.
Like any great artist, the beauty is in his craft, especially with the ball in hand.
Kelce, still going. Kelce, good night, touchdown, Chiefs win it.
The guy can do it all.
Travis Kelce finally gets that coveted touchdown pass. He finds Byron Pringle.
There's artistry in Kelce's big play ability.
You don't realize how shifty he is.
But what else paints the picture of the highest-ranked tight end on the players list?
He's one of those guys that in the biggest moments he always steps up, no matter how big the situation is.
36-36 tie in overtime. Chiefs first down and goal to go. Mahomes looks to throw it. And he's caught by Kelce! Touchdown! And the Chiefs have won this incredible divisional playoff game in overtime!
Travis Kelce carving up this great Bills defense, the best in the business.
He's the guy that has changed the position more and has been the biggest forward progression of the position and what it can be.
The best to do it, bro. I appreciate that,
Best
man.
to do it, brother.
Go get you one,
Always
man.
a pleasure to be on the field with you, man.
That's love, man. That's love.
So we've liked Jalen Ramsey a few times. He talks during games. Does he talk during practice?
Yeah, Jalen can get amped up in practice too as well. He's gonna go out there and practice hard.
That's good. Hey, Jalen. Hey, great play. Now, hey, just as a good little reminder, and I know it's practice, but in a game, let's not get a taunting penalty.
Never.
Jalen Ramsey is the first of 3 Rams in the top 9 of the top 100. A countdown first.
Cornerbacks, I would say definitely Jalen Ramsey.
Number 1 player in the NFL right now, Jalen Ramsey.
Just Jalen Ramsey. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's always going to be a physical game. He's a big corner, smart. You got to be mentally and physically ready to go up against him.
He's a guy that plays with that swag.
He's going to attack you every chance he gets.
Tannehill firing downfield. The pass is intercepted. It's picked up by Ramsey at midfield.
Great job by Jalen Ramsey shutting it down.
Jalen Ramsey, the All-Pro and the Pro Bowl cornerback.
Jalen Ramsey, the best in the game.
Yes! Jalen! Make him go through you, I love it.
Lock up. Literally the whole side of the field is locked up.
And he's not afraid to tackle. He can play outside, he can play inside. He's so versatile.
I want to say his whole Chicago Bears game, making plays.
That didn't work. Ramsey runs him right into the Rams bench.
It was our opener, and he was just everywhere.
That'll get done quickly, and look at that as Mooney gets blown up. And who else? They're moving around, and he loves it.
Yeah, he was in his bag that game, for sure.
Ooh, yeah, so Jalen, that's just the ultimate tone setter. Aggressive, feisty.
People, probably talk about, him being cocky or arrogant.
He's still a little boy.
But I don't know, just everything about him is just great.
I don't know what drives him. I would like to know what it is because I want a piece of that.
Jalen Ramsey at the right sideline.
Incredible passion for this game. You can see the physicality he plays with.
Oh my God.
He jumped that, didn't he?
Oh my God. That's why you pay him all that money.
I think what makes Jalen so special, he's able to play the game with this confidence, this sense of style. Also make plays on the football.
I think the cerebral side of his game is a bit underrated, and the reason that he's in position to make so many plays is because he knows what's coming. He does his film study.
Obviously, he's covering Kittle. He knows his leverage. He got help inside, so he's staying on the outside. That what makes him different. He's able to cover, every single position on the field. He sees the ball, he breaks on it, and then it's tip drill after that.
That ball was tipped multiple times by Jalen Ramsey, and on his back in the end zone. You will not see a better play than this all season.
Man.
Hey, Jalen! Jalen, that's you! Let's go!
Ramsey knocks it away with his left hand. Tips it 2, maybe 3 times.
Jalen Ramsey will make the diving interception in the end zone.
The versatility is outrageous, being able to switch to that nickel back position. Just fantastic play, being able to maintain focus.
One time I'm covering against the Lions, and he comes on a blitz, and he hit Jared Goff while he was trying to throw it to my man. The ball hit the ground, and I'm like, yeah! Him, you know, flying around making plays to get us going.
He's I think he is a generational type of talent.
So because I'm the best corner in the league, y'all let him push? That's not a debate. That's not a debate. I am the best in the league.
There's a lot of guys that come to mind, but Mahomes is different.
Mahomes on 3rd down and 11, chased by Max Crosby all across the field.
Oh, no.
He's got that unique ability where he can scramble but also make every throw on the field.
Now throws across his body left. Caught!
Oh, my God.
Touchdown!
A magician, the way he throw the ball, how he sling it. It's crazy what he can do with that pigskin, man. Yeah. He was rolling out when he played us, then the receiver was running back across the field, and he just chucked it. I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
Mahomes, a throw that nobody can make.
Some stuff you're just not supposed to be able to do. It's like a video game. And you'd be like, oh, that's fake. Just runs 5 yards.
Mahomes moving laterally, now throws it.
Sidearm, 100 yards.
Tyreek Hill makes the catch.
Touchdown.
Touchdown!
Just his arm angles and the different ways he can throw the ball.
Patrick Mahomes can come at you from every which angle.
He throws this ball from his shoestrings around a guy. That's unreal.
He's obviously very naturally gifted, but he puts a lot of time into creating those arm angles.
Like once I step, maybe if I can navigate him and hit him around.
When you see that there, it's been practiced a bunch of times. In practices, he takes those types of chances.
Mahomes is a top player in this league. He can put the ball anywhere. He's smart. He has so much composure.
The definition of composure is conducting a comeback with 13 seconds on the clock.
It'll take a miracle now for Kansas City.
It's a composition worthy of Beethoven by Mozart Mahomes.
36-36 tie in overtime. Mahomes looks to throw it. And it's caught by Kelsey! One of the greatest duos in the history of the National Football League!
Great ball! Great ball! Hell of a ball. And we're a lot, man. Hell of a game, great game. Hell of a game, dog.
Pat Mahomes always going to be Pat Mahomes, so you got to give him his credit.
Patrick Mahomes.
My number one in the league right now, you got to go with who's the scariest guy that you're like. When he's on, he's red hot. Boom. I would have to go Pat Mahomes.
Every big play has been Mahomes extending it with his athleticism.
Mahomes, I think, is kind of the top tier of that at this point.
When you go against the Patrick Mahomes and the elite quarterbacks, you kind of shift over your mindset a little bit like, man, I want to make a play against this guy. You already know they've solidified their career already, a Hall of Fame quarterback. You want to solidify yourself as well, so, I mean, give you that extra juice.
Herbie! Hey, great game.
You got to cover guys twice when you're playing against the Mahomes, the Herberts. You may cover them the first 4 seconds, but then it's 5-6 seconds that they're extending with their legs.
Giants had it bottled up, and Mahomes did it only like Mahomes could do it.
Watch what Mahomes does. If he doesn't buy time escaping there, this never happens.
When Patrick Mahomes runs your offense, the playbook is wide open. Touch passes, flip passes,
Such a mixture of how the Chiefs offense can attack.
Do the shovel pass one.
Like a fast-pitch softball pitcher works for the touchdown on a shovel pass.
passes to offensive linemen
They throw a big man touchdown!
are all on the menu.
That's the best one in the business.
What's Andy Reid like? Is he chill?
He's super cool. I mean, yeah, it's almost like your uncle. You know what I mean? Like, he's like cool, but you can't. Like, don't disappoint him. He'll get mad at. But he's gonna give you your freedom to do what you want to do.
The play is never over, and that's something you have to prepare for mentally when you're going to play him.
Block!
Improvisation and speed.
I hit him with the heat. He wrapped up my legs.
You'll look like it's over. You'll run in circles and make crazy plays.
There's only so much you can do as a defense. I mean, you think you have them. You know, we had a couple picks on them. 2 series later, down the field, unaffected, like it was nothing.
A laser by Mahomes.
Mahomes is one of my favorite people that I went against, and I'm excited for another matchup.
Obviously, his play speaks for itself. I mean, he's incredible when you watch him on film.
What an amazing display. Leadership, playmaking ability. Patrick Mahomes carving up this great defense.
Just to be out there with him in the Pro Bowl is a lot of fun, and I'm just trying to pick his brain.
Go win MVP. Get a few touchdowns.
Who is this?
Look at him. He's working on that tan.
Good to see you, bro. Oh.
It's good to see you in that silver and black.
Oh, yeah, this your first time, huh? Yeah. Look at man. The jersey, I told her, I said, it really hit me today.
It really hit you.
Yeah.
Let's talk Davante Adams and many people.
Number one.
Number one.
Best receiver.
Davante Adams, touchdown!
He's arguably one of the best in the game right now, if not the best.
He's one of those guys, he can do everything. They send him vertical, single him up backside. They let him work all the different areas of the field.
That's why he's one of the best in the business.
9-yard touchdown hookup, and they have become the most productive touchdown tandem in Packers history.
Love you, man. Love you.
And I feel like he's kind of at the elite level of every single one of those things you're asking a receiver to do.
He's the best receiver in the league, and that's how he practices and that's how he plays. Like, you better put 11 on me to stop me. I'm just that guy. He wants to win every rep.
Pro Bowler on Pro Bowler.
In my opinion, he's the best receiver in the league right now that I've covered.
You almost got out on that, too. I did. I pushed him and he grabbed my arm and tripped me.
A great throw and a great catch beats good coverage.
Yeah.
Hey, just remember, you're deep and you know where 17 is at all times.
One-on-one coverage. I don't care who's on Davante Adams. That ball is going out there.
Obviously, he's good at everything.
Yeah.
But to you, what makes him the best?
Because he practices hard. He competes.
Tell you the one, because he's competitive. You know what I mean? He's not selfish. He's competitive. It's a big difference.
He didn't inch back.
He
He stood firm.
He just stood there.
He just stood the line froze, so I just took off.
I was really in the flesh with him, so I really got to see how he worked in person. Tell you a different animal.
Davante Adams became the first receiver in league history with 115 catches, 1,350 yards, and 11 touchdowns in back-to-back seasons.
3, 2, 1.
He's all about the work. He doesn't have to show it on social media for him to be doing it. So I mean, it shows up week in, week out on the field. You know he's doing something right in the offseason and training.
Lofts it over the middle for Davante. He's got it at the 50. Davante Adams cutting left.
Great job, Tay!
A sensational grab on the right side.
What a catch! Yeah.
Rainbow's right side, Davante makes the catch, and the Packers are in business.
All day, bro.
And he has some of the nastiest routes. Every route looks like he's going deep.
Just his quickness and suddenness.
I don't know who routes are better out of him and Cooper Kupp. I don't know. Both of them run some amazing routes.
It's like he has a patience to it, to where it's almost basketball on the grass.
You can tell he played basketball. He loses a lot of his basketball moves on them boys.
He doesn't give you a chance to get your hands on him.
With respect to route running, where creating separation is the name of the game, Adams has indeed separated himself from his competition.
Whip his ass off the line. You already know.
He's faster than you think. His deceptive speed. I didn't think he was that fast, but hey, he got me on one now. I said, okay, I seen the speed.
Gets a lot of yak after the catch, man. He tends to shake and juke and all that. And 9 times out of 10, he'll get you.
Great, yet subtle move after the catch.
Like that, and then he just...
You can't sit in a chair with Devontae. He makes a lot of guys sit in the chair.
How does 17 get that open?
Like he had this one catch against Cincinnati. You got to get that one on film.
Safety went with a run read. Flat-footed. Devontae to stutter and go. And that's all he needs. He just needs a little bit of space. That's a hell of a play.
Fill out one of these ballots here. See if you can come up with a good top 20 there anyway.
I got TJ Watt, the sack leader. 22.5 sacks. Yeah, he's definitely going up there. That's impressive. And he missed a lot of games.
I was talking to JJ about this. He needs to be Defensive Player of the Year.
Watt has tied Michael Strahan's single-season record, 22.5 sacks.
If he doesn't get Defensive Player of the Year, I'll retire.
Man, I know this is an offensive league, man. I don't think nobody's better at their job than TJ Watt. He's my #1 player.
TJ Watt isn't the league's biggest edge rusher. He isn't the strongest. He isn't the fastest. But the players have voted him the best.
What a superhuman effort by TJ Watt. This was a hold and everything, a double team. Huge sack right there.
And there's chanting MVP.
He doesn't win every single rep, but his motor wins every rep. His motor, it just outworks everybody on the field.
Allen hit from behind. TJ Watt, the ball is free.
TJ just continues to go and go and go and go and go. He doesn't stop.
TJ Watt is huge, not big, huge.
When you're an offensive guy, it makes it hard because there's never a second where you can breathe. Because he's always just at you, at you, at you.
Yeah, TJ is he's special. He's got crazy bend. He never gives up on plays. You know, he's relentless. He's constantly making game-changing plays.
The get off was good. The dip is what really set it apart. Just a straight rip, but the way he sunk into it with his body, his head, his whole lean and approach was already low. And so when the guy shot high, he leaned underneath the arm, ripped it up with his inside arm. And so he's completely by him. He was by his hip by the time he was turning the corner. And so, like, he was unblocked by anybody. That's all day. He's definitely #1 impact player in my book. Whether it's a force from a strip sack, he takes the ball back.
And the ball came out. The Steelers pick it up. TJ Watt stripped the ball away.
There is no way TJ Watt could have made that play. They had half of the entire state of Washington on the outside. He circles all the way back around the whole thing and punches it out.
Wow. Wow. The Milwaukee Wow. Man. Wow.
Prior to the 2021 season, Pittsburgh made Watt the NFL's highest-paid defensive player.
Just a terrific rush coming around the corner, bringing down Baker Mayfield.
Watt responded by tying the league's single-season sack record while earning Defensive Player of the Year honors. More impressive, he did so while missing the equivalent of 4 full games with lower body injuries.
Who do you call on when you need a big play? When you gotta have it, absolutely, without question. You call on T.J. Watt.
I feel like it's so easy to say quarterback, but I think when you look at what T.J. Watt's done, he has to be at least 1 or 2. To say you've done something Aaron Donald hasn't even done as a defensive lineman is impressive.
He is a straight baller. With 98 out there, let's face it.
Yeah, it's different.
One of those guys that just can change an entire game. I had to chip him the second to last game of the season, and I went to block him, and he was gone. I never realized how fast he really is, like how quickly he gets up the field.
Mayfield wants to throw a big run. He's sacked. T.J. Watt.
So much fun watching you, dude. You are an absolute animal. I cannot wait till you keep winning these MVPs, brother.
He just got his first DPOY. Congrats, and I'm happy for him and the Watts. First brothers to ever do it.
Hell of a player, brother. Hell of a player. Respect the hell out of your game.
You and your brother, man. Y'all are bosses.
Good luck to him.
You too.
Going against each other twice a year, 2 of the very best of the league in that division. That's always fun.
T.J. Watt has him in a bear hug.
Well, this is an incredible move. He sees the chip coming, and Watt goes up the field and will spin. Watch. Having a pretty good game, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He doesn't have any bad ones.
You have basically 2 battles within 1. All of a sudden, he's jumping up, trying to bat down a ball.
And again, T.J. Watt comes up big.
What, you got 3 bat downs? Damn.
He'll stop after a first step and just watch the quarterback and just jump in the passing lane. Like, you could tell he's got crazy instincts, and his IQ for the game is unmatched.
T.J. Watt is not wreaking havoc, pressuring the quarterback. He's so athletic. He's the one that made the deflection.
TJ's a game changer and a game wrecker. He's just passionate about what he does. He brings your energy to this team. He fires guys up before the game. During the game, he's making plays and getting everybody hyped. He's a guy that can smash the run.
What a great play by T.J. Watt. He's in there before Williams could say, "What hit me?"
He's a guy that could blow up a quarterback and make a forced fumble.
Oh, he's hit, the ball is out. And who gets the sack? Is it T.J. Watt? Sweet Marie, what a play.
He's a dude I love playing with, and hopefully we can continue to play together for a long time.
The best damn defensive player in the world. Let's go. Yeah.
All right, so number 1, I'll have Aaron Rodgers.
Jonathan Taylor.
JT.
I want to redo that. I want to go with Jonathan Taylor.
They wouldn't put a running back number 1. Probably not. It's probably be a quarterback, but y'all asked me my picks, I'll pick Jonathan Taylor.
So I did a little thing with NFL Film. I'm like, who your MVP or number 1 on the NFL Top 100? Yeah. Jonathan Taylor. Gotta give respect to my running backs now.
Come on now. Where he playing?
JT is a complete monster.
All the Colts are going to do is get the ball to number 28 because he was the best in the league this year.
Jonathan Taylor had 1,811 rushing yards, over 550 yards more than the next closest player.
This grown man activity, man.
He even scored 5 touchdowns in one game.
Lowers his shoulder, and he pounds his way across the goal line. Throwback screen to the left side, Jonathan Taylor. He's at the 10, makes a man miss. He's at the 5, cuts back, touchdown! Wentz hands off to Jonathan Taylor, jumps over the pile, he's in there! Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor starts out left side, cuts up at the 5, stiff arms his way into the end zone! Give off to Jonathan Taylor, stood up at the 1, falls forward, there's 5 of them! Number
That's 5, bro.
He's got the complete package. He got the speed, he got great feet, and he got the power to run you over.
He's one of 3 in the history of pro football to have 8 consecutive games of at least 1 rushing touchdown and 100 scrimmage yards.
Hey, boy, you different. Damn, I'm glad I don't got to play against your ass, boy.
At certain points of the season, certain points of the game where we needed to play, it was Jonathan that would come through for the team.
Colts need a first down. Their season depends on it here.
Can you run the ball when the entire world knows you're going to run it?
Taylor, big run. He's at the 45, 50, 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown!
Making that cut against 2 very great Patriots, it was all we needed to see.
You have Devin McCourty and Dante Hightower unblocked in the hole. Jonathan Taylor just makes a miss.
Like he wasn't even running full speed. Like I think like a lot of people don't really understand how fast he really is. Then he's looking at the sideline to see if he wanted to go down or not, and a guy's running full speed trying to catch him. He's look like he's barely running.
Hey, that's why you're looking back. Yeah. I was looking on the sideline to see if they wanted me to go down. You know nobody's catching you, though.
He got a lot of speed that I did not know of. He was playing the Patriots. They said he reached like 21, 22 miles an hour or something. I didn't know he was that fast.
You know what time it is now, though? Absolutely. It's time. It's time. It's JT time now.
When he played against us, I think it was like the first play, he just broke away, and I was like, oh, gosh. Felt like it was going to be a long day.
To Taylor, right side, big hole, 40, 45, over on the far sideline, 40. He's at the 30, and he's pushed out of bounds.
He's as hard to tackle as Derrick Henry is. Super big and can run through arm tackles. But he has 4.3 speed. It's crazy. Once he gets to the second level, he's gone. And we definitely saw that firsthand. Like I think like the first play, we didn't expect him to just shoot that gap as fast as he did, and he did.
Hands off to Taylor, right side, full head of steam, lowers his shoulder. He's down to the 2-yard line. Quentin Nelson pushing him towards the goal line, and he's in there.
You know, I got to play him twice a year. To do what he's doing now, to having those explosive runs every game, it's just crazy.
He's a stud. You know, he can do it all. He's super fast, explosive, doesn't go down on first contact.
They give it to Taylor on a draw, and he is hit, and Taylor spins off the run. He's at the 35, the 40, 45, 50, inside Jacksonville territory.
Absolutely great play by Jonathan. They have it stuffed. That's MVP category right there.
So Jonathan Taylor, he became my favorite kind of fad.
You can't give him an opening or else he's going to take it. I mean, there was a couple points in that game where we think we got him bottled up and he kind of just slips and slides and makes it through. He almost got through on a touchdown run, like near the red zone, just kind of cut using the field, cutting back, making it to short of the end zone.
I think this year what you're really seeing them is, really good patience through the hole, letting it open up, and then hitting it.
Jonathan Taylor, big hole, there he goes, 50, 40, 30.
The year he had this year, he was definitely the best back in football. His explosiveness to get to top speed, he follows his blocks. He's a hell of a player.
That's one thing I can say that he got better at. His vision got better, his cuts got better, and he just working on his game 24/7. And that's why he's, got the rushing title. And, hopefully for the years to come, he continue to have that.
That time he had a touchdown and he broke it down like post-game.
That post-game interview that he had that went viral speaks to the kind of like football IQ he has.
Yeah, they set a little 3-deep fire zone, brought the nickel off the edge, safety dropped down. It didn't look like they were doing a replacement fire zone, so I knew at the back away we were gonna get 3 pushing through. I had an opportunity to kind of run in there if I could beat my guy and just had to beat the safety to the end zone.
Thank you so much.
Most people that watched it had no idea what he was talking about.
Cooper Kupp just so patient, trying to show that quick out route and then breaking across Wingard's face. Unfortunately, it's Wingard's birthday today. Poor guy.
My favorite play from last year of mine is my own play. I think you gotta go with the last play of the Super Bowl for the offense.
Now with 1:29 remaining in regulation in Super Bowl 56.
We get a little run alert. Out to the outside, we got cover 0. Matthew was able to give me the little, see the little peek out there. And I was like, okay, we're getting this thing up and down and put it in the right spot.
It's 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Stafford from under center, steps back, throws the fade, back shoulder. Cooper Kupp's got it! Touchdown, LA!
It's hard to imagine a receiver having a more fairy tale season than Cooper Kupp.
We're going to Disneyland!
He became the first player in 16 years to lead the league in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. The rare receiver triple crown.
What he's been able to do, leading the league in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. For me, number one player on this list, definitely Cooper Kupp.
The triple crown, everything. I say he the number one.
Best at my position, one, Cooper Kupp.
Lead his team to the Super Bowl. It's hard to go against triple crown winner too.
By capping his year off with a Super Bowl MVP performance, Kupp may have had the greatest season by a receiver in NFL history.
My favorite Cooper Kupp play is we were up in Seattle on a Thursday night game when he came and wrapped around and threw a shoulder into Jamal Adams, bumped him into the corner, and ended up springing us for a 30-yard gain.
I mean, Cooper Kupp just erased the highest paid safety in the game, Jamal Adams.
He's got over 1,000 yards, and he's out there to help us get the edge on a run play.
As great a year as Cooper Kupp has had, he's the best wide receiver in the league that I've seen this year blocking in the run game. And not only is he good at it, he loves doing it.
I enjoy watching Coop. I always tell him if he's having a good game. If he's having a good game, I'm letting you know, hey, you're balling, brother. And he's sneaky with his route running.
Cooper Kupp sitting as a running back. Kyrie Willis, he has no chance. Cooper Kupp puts a move on him.
I should have seen what Cooper did to that safety. Sidestepped him, buckled him, put him on his ass.
Including playoffs, Kupp had 178 catches for 2,425 yards and 22 touchdowns. He's one of the league's best route runners, one of the best at catching the ball, and one of the best after the catch.
Probably my favorite play, he ran this route. So it's like, came up, ran out, ran back in, ran back out against Tampa Bay. And then he scored a touchdown.
This route is unbelievable. My goodness. I mean, how do you cover that?
He kills us every time. We got some good DBs, and I watched versus Carlton the year before.
That move he just put on Carlton Davis, oh boy.
Carlton's driving on it, and he whips back out, and it's like, dog, this guy's savvy.
Cooper is able to find the weaknesses in the defense that he's going against. He's always looking at the surface pro on the sideline.
We spent so much time together before practice, after practice, in the meeting room, on the field, just constantly talking, trying to figure out ways that we can be better as a team and as a combination. The amount of time that we spent together was a lot, and I think it showed up on the field.
Oh, in crunch time on 3rd and long. 3rd down and Cooper Kupp.
Way to win, bud. I could have thrown it out there a little bit, huh?
No, you're great.
I mean, another step. Yes.
Down 6 inches.
Yes.
It was that attention to detail that made Kupp the Rams' go-to receiver in the postseason's most critical moments.
It's Cooper Kupp.
He set up the game-winning field goal in the divisional playoffs and again in the championship game.
Cooper Kupp with 26 on 3rd down and 3.
In the Super Bowl, Kupp delivered on the game-winning drive.
It's a jet sweep out the right side. He cuts inside. He's got it. Super Kupp keeping the Rams drive alive.
For the highest-ranked receiver on the top 100, it was a perfect ending to a storybook season.
Cooper! Great job, man. I'm so happy for you.
Love you, man. Way to go. So proud of you. So happy for you.
Cooper Kupp, a win and a memory that will last a lifetime.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Who's the number one player in the NFL?
Aaron Rodgers, what are we talking about?
I'm going Aaron Rodgers, number one. Who should be the MVP?
Honestly, it's hard not to go with the MVP.
a shot. Left side, Lazard. He's got it. Touchdown. Pumps, throws, left side of the end zone. Touchdown. A sensational throw.
I feel like when it comes to Aaron Rodgers, he can make any throw on the field.
Rodgers is always poised, has the clutch gene.
There was plenty of support and evidence for the league MVP to be the #1 player on the top 100. But number 3 on this list is still quite an achievement.
You got the best pass rush, you got the best coverage as a defensive back. It's irrelevant to him.
Still looking, throws it back over the middle. Got Devontae wide open to the end zone. Touchdown!
I beat a guy in like 1.9 seconds. Outside move, grab his inside shoulder, arm over, I'm inside. He's getting the ball off. Throws an absolute dime to Devontae Adams on the sideline. Over, I think, Denzel's head, and I love Denzel. Not much you could do on that.
Aaron Rodgers, going against him and Devontae Adams, that was probably one of my toughest covers, toughest matchups in games. I mean, you feel like you're in position, but Aaron Rodgers, he's putting that ball on the money, I feel like, every time.
A perfect ball is a perfect ball. You can't do much about it. When he does it so consistently, you can't help but look at him and see that he's the best in the league.
Deep drop, steps up, rainbows, right side, Devontae makes the catch!
Way to drop it in the bucket.
He can do it all. A quarterback that can scramble, extend plays, and turn plays that may have seemed like nothing to, touchdowns.
Just turn on the tape. That's it. This is Aaron literally being Aaron. I don't think you can replicate this if you or anybody else, to be honest. Play broke down. He didn't like what he saw on the first read. Looked left, rolled to his left, threw a dime to Josiah. This man is the best quarterback I've ever seen in my life. No question about it, man.
Rodgers gonna take it himself. No, throws end zone. DeGuara, touchdown!
That's the first problem with Aaron Rodgers. When you have a guy who's that mobile in the pocket, you really got to be aware of where he's at all times. And any mistake you make, he's gonna make you pay on it. Even a crossbody, rolling to his left as a right-handed quarterback is usually a big mistake. But for a guy of this caliber, it's a touchdown every time. He's a good leader.
Set that great perspective today. That gratitude to do what we do. To have 80,000 people here, 15 million at home watching us. How special is that?
He's a different type of person. The way how he take control of the offense.
It's time for one of our patented drives right here, baby. Yeah. At 6 minutes, touchdown, QB draw for the 2-point. Go up 17 and cruise central, huh?
When he talk, he don't speak a lot, but when he do speak, everybody listen.
Hey, Matt. Matt. Way to be aggressive. Huh? Way to be aggressive. Fourth down.
Hey, man.
Two scores.
That was you, man. That was all you.
I was watching him play against the Ravens, and he put a ball in between 3 people. And I was like, man, that might be one of the craziest throws I've ever seen.
And just putting the ball in sticky situations and always coming out through the other side. He's just the best at that.
What a terrific throw. If I got to be that quarterback that just has fun, every single day and puts a smile, on everyone's faces and win games, that's Aaron Rodgers for you.
On the run, and he takes it himself around the right end of the end zone, untouched.
The old man can still run.
His swagger, the way he plays the game. Aaron Rodgers has that power to be like, I own the Bears. I own Chicago. He said, I still own you. He said it. He said, I still own you.
Rodgers not only owns the Bears, he owns the Packers' record for career touchdown passes.
And there it is. Number 443, the historic milestone in an iconic career for a legendary franchise, Aaron Rodgers, the most prolific touchdown passer in Green Bay Packers history.
Congrats, brother.
One of the best to do it of our generation.
Makes it look easy. His arm talent's amazing. I think he's definitely a top 3 quarterback ever to live.
There's a D tackle I think that's pretty good you guys didn't mention. He's Aaron something. Aaron Donald? Yeah. He's pretty good.
Yeah, I remember the first time, seeing him lined up at defensive end, I was like, oh no. They said he doesn't do it very often, but they're like, just be ready for it. I was like, all right. I was like, what are you doing out here? I was just like, come on. I was just like, all right, here we go. Let's do this. He actually broke my finger.
Who's the number 1 player in the NFL right now?
Aaron Donald. But I have to give it to Aaron Donald.
Why Aaron?
It has to be. I don't really like talking highly of many people other than my brother, probably, but I mean, he's undeniable.
Aaron Donald, bro. Come on, bro. Every year. I mean, it's nobody different. Did y'all not just see what he did in the Super Bowl? Come on now.
It's amazing.
Every year. Come on, bro. Like, come on now. Like, y'all see that.
That's perfect. That's all I got.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on.
For the 5th year in a row, Aaron Donald is the highest-ranked defender on the players list.
Everything you got. Everything you got.
This time, he's added a Super Bowl championship to his resume.
Flags rain down for holding, but Aaron Donald's got another sack.
He's an unbelievable player, force of nature, and
Take over. Take this over. Let's go. Up.
can ruin a practice or a game whenever he wants.
He's a very disruptive player. You got to do anything you can to slow 99 down. If you don't, it's going to be a terrible day for your offense.
And there's Donald. That ball was not coming forward. That is a strip sack fumble.
That's the franchise sack record.
He can't be blocked. He's been doing it for 8 years in a row where he can't be blocked.
You saw trouble coming, and trouble is 99.
You can't block him. He's just unstoppable at what he does.
He's one of a kind.
It's pretty crazy to watch.
I mean, everybody's trying to get on that type of level.
Aaron Donald just mauls. I mean, mauls the offensive lineman right into Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I mean, just absolutely terrorizing the largest grown men that walk the face of the earth.
There's not a player in the league that we play that we pay more attention to on the defensive side of the ball than Aaron Donald. You know, we try and help if we can.
The amount of double teams and triple teams and full slides that he gets just with his presence on the field is truly unbelievable.
Oh, it was coming too. He was trying to take my ass out.
Whatever the game plan to neutralize 99, he still finds a way to disrupt the drive.
You got a 2-on-1. This is just splitting the double team.
He's splitting double teams. I mean, the guy does everything.
He is unreal at making tackles.
Crazy strong, crazy athletic. All these things mashed into this ball of muscle, just wrecking things. And I think he's obviously earned that respect.
Just Aaron Donald being able to sniff it out and know exactly where he has to go.
He knows what's going on before it happens all the time.
You know, he's so powerful and so fast, and at the top of the league in both of those categories.
I mean, he's a defensive tackle, like an 8-pack.
As far as what he can do for his size, nobody else can do that. And not many people can do it at my size.
Aggressive, physical, getting the ball out, slamming people. It's crazy. It's like, damn.
I mean, just watch the film. Can't block him. Too dominant.
Definitely should still be number 1. There's no one who can stop him, period.
He's unblockable. Plain and simple, 2 guys, 3 guys, he's unblockable.
There really hasn't been a guy that I've seen that has been so disruptive, so dominant from the three-tech position since I've been in the NFL.
They want to go with a little bit of tempo. The ball's out.
Aaron Donald got hands on the running back, popped it out.
He can rush inside, outside, left side, right side. You know, he has every move in his arsenal.
But just his moves, he's got such an array of moves. From cross chop to long arm to snatches. Aaron Donald's my favorite player to watch. I want to be like him as a DN. He does so many things at such a high level that you never know what he's going to hit you with.
Here it comes.
Snap back to Garoppolo. Pocket rumbling. He spins out. He's hit. He flips it forward. It's tipped. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. Aaron Donald got pressure on Garoppolo.
Crucial moments. That's why he does what he does. However, he get the recognition he deserves because of those type of plays.
We going to the Super Bowl! In 2019, when he was #1 on the top 100, his goal was clear.
Yeah, get another one next year.
Get Super Bowl room. I gotta get it right.
You see what he did in the Super Bowl.
I watched what he did in the Super Bowl. I saw the play. Joe's a decent distance away from the sideline. Kind of, one of these. Not if Aaron Donald's really trying to knock Joe Burrow, we would have saw it. Our whole offensive line, they tried to jump him. And I love the attitude. They was like, oh, you don't touch our quarterback. They were ready to fight. And I said, oh boy, they pissed off Aaron Donald.
Let's go! Let's go!
I think that little incident on the sideline got Aaron a little fired up. Maybe not the best idea in the world.
He was already playing at a high level before, but then he took it to another level.
Aaron Donald picks out the right side of the Bengals line. Gives to Pirine, tries the right side. Runs into Aaron Donald, who hangs on for no gain.
For the world championship right here.
It'll be 4th down.
Aaron Donald's gonna make a play.
When it was time to make a play, he made a play.
4th down, Bengals, and 1. Burrow to throw for it. He's hit. He flings it away on 4th down. Aaron Donald got there.
I knew it. I knew he would make a play.
The greatest of all time on defense does it in the biggest moment of Super Bowl 56. And you can build that man's statue at SoFi Stadium right now.
He's #1. He's #1.
Transcendent player. I don't think you'll see anyone like Aaron Donald play this game again for a very long time.
Let's go, man. I'm so proud of you, bro.
We did it.
I'm so proud of you, bro.
World champs.
We did it, brother. That's awesome.
We're world champs.
Forever, bro. Forever.
Look at this. Look at it. Take it in, man. Take it in.
Tom Brady should probably be the #1 overall player.
You can never count Tom Brady out.
45, 46 years old. That dude he's a monster, man.
Tom got to go first.
He was the #1 player in the NFL.
TB, bro.
In the league, Tom Brady.
I gotta go with Tom Brady, man. He 80 years old, throwing for 5,000 yards, man. I gotta go with Tom Brady.
Cover 2.
Good job, babe. Way to go.
That's good. The way we doing it. So good.
All right. Perfect.
So good.
At your position, who would you rate as one of the top?
He retired and then he came back, but Tom's a pretty solid player. He had some unbelievable moments this year. We got to battle him twice. Every time he steps out on the grass, you know what you're going to get from him, and playing against him, you know what it's going to be. It's going to be a tough night. You're going to have to battle, and just to be able to do that at his age is something that's pretty noteworthy.
Keep it up. Got a lot of football. A lot of football, boys.
First time I ever stepped in the same area as him was when I went to New England in 2017. I got signed on a Friday, and my first day was on the Saturday morning. And I was like, I'm gonna be the first one in the facility in the quarterback room. So I walk in at 5:15 in the morning, and this dude has his feet up, coffee, film going. And he turns around, and he's just like, who are you? Who are you? I introduced myself, and I just sat down and watched film with him for 30 minutes. And it was a really eye-opening, really cool experience. What an incredible career. He's the GOAT.
When he first came, it was crazy. I'd be in my stance, and then he would be under the center, give him the snap count, and I'll look up and that's Tom Brady right here.
Hey, man. I respect you so much.
Same here, man.
I just love playing against you, man. Yeah, it's an honor, man. Here we go, for real. Appreciate you.
All right, Dennis.
All right.
If I have a son, and I don't even have a son right now, if I have one, he grows up playing this league, he's going to have to prepare to play Tom Brady.
11 years into his career, Tom Brady ranked #1 on the inaugural NFL Top 100.
Players voted him #1 because he's a winner. He has a big heart, and he doesn't like to lose. I see it twice a year. I always see it in his eyes. He's a warrior.
11 years later, Brady is still #1.
That intensity is always there. That desire to win never wanes, it seems like, with that guy.
Hey, let's have a great fourth quarter. Lock in and go do some damage now.
That will to win is the highest out of anybody in the NFL. That's by far the thing that separates him the most.
In 2021, at the age of 44, he led the league with 5,316 passing yards and 43 touchdown passes.
What he's doing at 45 years old is nuts. He led the league in passing. That's nuts to me.
I went against Tom. He had a day on us, super competitive, and he always finds a way to get the job done.
Caught ball, touchdown Tampa Bay. Caught ball, touchdown Tampa Bay. Brady throws it. He's caught ball, touchdown Tampa Bay.
A career high in passing yards in year 22 is remarkable. But it might be even more impressive that he had his highest rushing total since 2011.
There was a play where he ran, and he kind of like juked the guy a little bit, and it was just, we all got riled up.
Brady gonna run for it. Let's go! Yeah!
I was like, okay. I was like, okay, Tommy.
You know? Let it slide. Huh? All-time great. Like that? Tom showing off the wheels tonight. Pickup of 11.
Never seen you so excited than when you got a 8-yard rushing gain. 11, sorry. 11.
Listen, get twitchy with our feet, fast with our routes, play tough, play low, aggressive. Gotta go dig ourselves out, huh?
The way that he communicates with his teammates is like extremely effective.
Great day, huh?
Yep.
Great communication, great execution all day.
Yep.
Good focus all day now, okay? Remember, turnovers, we talked about that.
He knows how to win. And all of us, we believe in that. We believe the stuff that he's like telling us.
Big half, boys, come on. Let's do all the little stuff right. Have a great half, guys. Keep toting that thing, all right?
It ranges from guys that are legitimately half his age
Our ball. Hey, let's go 99 on their ass, huh?
to guys that are in their 30s.
Alert for silent count, short yardage.
You have to kind of bridge that gap somehow.
The back shoulder.
You were perfect. That was a horrible throw.
I couldn't get no juice to like.
You were perfect.
Skate past him.
You were perfect.
And he does a really good job of doing that.
Yeah.
You about 35 when the sun come out?
Go yourself.
I'm gonna stick with Brady. Growing up, seeing this man tear up the league, and he's still doing that years down the line, and it's just crazy to see. And for me to be able to play against him, and he's still at the top of his game, is just unheard of. When they break the huddle, if you about to blitz, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. You can't really make eye contact with him. Like, he could feel energy. Ain't nothing he hasn't seen. Like, he just played with that killer instinct.
Third down, 7. Blitz. Brady dumps the ball. It's caught ball inside the 20, and the Bucs are in business.
Lead his team to the playoffs. Like, he just continued to be that guy.
The guy doing all the smart things.
Brady had to get Keyshawn Vaughn on the other side so he could protect the linebacker, and that's what gave him enough time to get that little quick out route to Mike Evans for the touchdown.
The clutch things.
The Jets. Tom drove the ball all the way down and scored with like 15 seconds left. You know, that's what he does.
Cocks the arm, throws toward the end zone. Receiver open. Caught ball. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucs win. Bucs beat the Jets.
And the little things.
Still, like, he's continuously getting better. Everything he's done for the game and the year that he's had, he definitely #1 player.
A little rainbow, if you will.
Yeah, this was thrown so early. Brady, at a time, just looped it out, put it down by that pylon, and Mike Evans is able to run underneath it.
Brady looks toward the end zone, throws, caught ball, Evans, he's got a Tampa Bay touchdown, and the Bucs put the dagger in the heart of the Eagles. We beat Philly in the Super Wild Card weekend. Fire the cannons, the Bucs advance.
Despite coming back from 24 down in the divisional round, his Bucs lost to the Rams. It was only the second time in 11 years Brady didn't start a championship game. Retirement lasted 40 days. Brady is back at work and back at number 1 on the top 100.
Don't get this opportunity much. We're about to play Tom Brady and the Bucs.
At 45, heading into year 23, Brady is showing no signs of slowing down.
Here comes a delayed blitz. Brady throws the ball deep. Downfield, he got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Fade route though toward Evan. Hey, makes the catch. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We say it every year on Top 100. This is a list voted on by peers. But even the guys voting know that Tom Brady is peerless.
Tom Brady is always Tom Brady.
One day when my kids, we have the conversation, I'm sitting there, I said, I played against one of the great ones. I'm talking about the greatest of greats. He's not the biggest. He was never the strongest. He was never the fastest. He was overlooked. He went in the 6th round. So with that being said, all of the intangibles that a quarterback's supposed to have, they overlooked with him because it was burning from the inside of him.
I just want to say hi to my parents, my mom and dad at home, and I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. You guys.